Hey guys, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 Beta. It is currently in beta for the next few days. You can hop on Xbox or PS4 and check it out if you are interested in that. It's a lot of fun. The more and more I play, the more and more I like this game. And I wanted to bring you specifically this footage. Now I know I'm using a classic character, but I wanted to bring you this footage simply because of the nice kill streak that I get to show you that, you know, like having a good kill streak in this game is possible. Now, although I was playing it very reserved and being very cautious and also turreting up a lot, I feel like this might be my favorite class to play just simply because of the splash damage. Now, one thing that I did realize is that the reason why I might think that is because I'm playing in PS4, but then I totally forgot that I think I have the ability to do keyboard and mouse as well, and so I could do that, I think, which would probably make me enjoy some other classes a little bit more because it's very difficult for me to shoot accurately with these joysticks. I just can't do it with a controller. It's too difficult for me. But anyway, so another reason why I wanted to bring another video of this is just to showcase the game, because it is a lot of fun, like I said, and I've really been enjoying it. Now, like I said yesterday in yesterday's video, if you guys don't know what Plants vs. Zombies is, I'd be completely shocked, first of all, that you've never heard of this game, but second of all, if you don't know what the difference between the first and the second one is, in the second one there are a bunch of new things. So there's a bunch of new multiplayer modes. There's this backyard battleground thing, which we'll talk about again, as well as 6 new character classes. Now, the thing is that I've been discovering that I've been playing a lot of character classes very, very wrong, and if you actually play them how they should be played, you can do a ton of damage. And also kind of understanding the special abilities and things like that is something that I need to take some time to get used to, because I haven't really played the first one that much. I did play it a little bit more again yesterday, and so I am still kind of feeling it out and getting used to the game and the different special abilities and the classes. But with the 6 new characters, you have like new abilities, like with Colonel Corn. I talked about going into more in depth, so maybe I'll talk about that in this video. I didn't really know what to talk about, but I think this is a great thing to talk about. Colonel Corn, who you can see on screen right there, who's just shooting these MGs like crazy. He essentially has like machine guns, and he's got what's called the Cob Busters, which are his primary weapons, and these are fully automatic corn cob shooting blaster things that explode into popcorn, which is hilarious. I love the artwork and the detail and all the different ideas behind the maps and stuff. And like that's another thing, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, that one difference that I noticed between the first and second one is that in this one a lot of things are built up, and so there's more ramps, there's more amusement things, there's a bunch of different things that you can do, and it's like it's a new experience, and you can definitely tell the difference between the two. So anyway, the corn guy, he's got a butter barrage, which you throw down a steaming hot potato and then stand back and watch as corn bombers fly overhead and drop hot butter bombs on the battlefield. So if you ever, I think that right there is what's going on, where these things are dropping down, and so that is something that is very, very effective. There's Husk Hop, which lets you have the power to propel you onward and upward. This is what we talked about yesterday with vaulting over them while shooting. And then Shuck Shot, which is a charge up and unleash shot, where you just do an increased amount of damage. It's like a rocket-propelled corn cob. And so you have Colonel Corn, he's one of the new classes. You have Rose, which Rose is super OP. I'm realizing more and more just how OP this class is. It's basically like your mage, and she has these magic thistles that they automatically track targets. They seek out targets. So you can just shoot them and they'll find somebody to hit, essentially. And so that is really, really nice to have, because it's pretty much a aim assist almost. And so she's got what's called Time Snare, and Time Snare is this big sphere that slows down everything. So what a lot of Rose characters do is they goatify, they Time Snare, and then they just absolutely destroy you with the magic thistles. And so it's just a ton of damage that this thing can do. And then Arcane Enigma is where you transform yourself into being of pure energy. You move faster, you become invincible, and deal damage to anyone foolish enough to get in your way. So she's just like an insanely OP class, but they all have their abilities that are very, very good. And then another thing too is like thinking about the different character classes within each upgrade of a character, and you have a bunch of different abilities there as well, which there are some hero showcases that I haven't really shown yet, and so I'm really excited and hopefully be able to bring some footage of that as well. So then, moving on, we have Citron, who is the orange. He's a bounty hunting orange. He's got the shades. He looks cool. Citron is really OP. His primary weapon is this orange laser thing that is fully automatic, and it essentially, like, I think it deals more damage over time. I'm almost positive. And one of the hero showcases for the orange is this freezing one, where it will freeze them over time, but you can overheat the weapons and stuff. So it's something to think about. You have EMP Leech, or Peach, I should say, is designed to take down the imp and his Z-Mech. This little guy will stun zombies in range, but is also extra effective versus robots. And so stunning, first of all, is just a huge thing. Anything that causes the stun or slow down timer gets stuck and moves slowly, those are super OP. You have Citron mode, which you change in the battle mode. You change from battle mode to Citron mode at any time. And you have the ball charge, which while in Citron mode, you hold the right trigger to charge up as a super fast and super powerful spinning dash attack, and you just roll into people essentially and deal damage. And then the other thing that makes Citron super OP is that he has a shield that he can deploy at any time. And so you've got like a bunch of OP things about each class, and if you use them correctly in conjunction, that's when they start to become deadly. And then you have Imp and Z-Mech, which is basically the little Imp is the most agile character in Garden Warfare 2, but he also has the lowest health. It's like 50 health. And so his guns deal a ton of damage. He's got a gravity grenade, an Imp Katana, and essentially with his upgrade you get like these, like the guns become even better. And so he'll like spin around and shoot and stuff. It's just crazy. He can deal a ton of damage very quickly. And then when you call in the Z-Mech, he has Missile Madness, which are heat-seeking rocket salvos, Robot Stomp, which does a ton of damage, and then Imp Eject, which is like a self-destruct, essentially. And so the thing with that is that if you get an upgrade to the mech, this thing can have like this giant like sword thing that deals a ton of damage. So there's just a bunch of different abilities with these new classes that all deal a ton of damage. And then the other one is Super Brains, who was the guy who was chasing me, that guy right there, who was chasing me as I was running into this zone. And essentially he's more of a melee character, but he also does have like a laser blast, which is effective. Like that guy could have killed me if he would have used his laser blast. But luckily, as a pea shooter, he has this super fast ability that makes him very hard to hit. So you have Heroic Kick with him, Super Ultra Ball, Turbo Twister, which is probably the most effective thing. He just runs into the middle. He's like a tank. He can just run into the middle of a bunch of enemies, do Turbo Twister. It does a ton of damage very, very quickly to anybody within range. And you can watch some people go into the middle of a group, do Turbo Twister, and kill everybody very quickly. And then the Laser Blast, as I said. And so here you can see I'm getting assaulted by the mech and the hero. I should say Super Brains, using his hero kick, I believe. And unfortunately in this situation, I could have kept my streak going, which I think was 12 at the time, but this guy right next to me did not revive me. And also at the end of this video, I think it was a problem with the servers or something, cut out, and so I'd never get to really see my score. But I believe in this match I went like maybe 16-3 or something like that, or 17-3. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, so it was a very, very awesome match. And I think I also forgot to mention Captain Deadbeard, who is a slower moving character. And Captain Deadbeard has like a peg leg, so that's why he's slower. But he's got a pinpoint accurate sniper rifle at range and a devastating shotgun blast up close. And then he's got Parapel, which is like an overhead thing, Cannon, Rodeo, and Barrel Blast. And so very, very OP types of things for these characters if used correctly. And that's what makes this game really exciting, is that there's different ways to play, and you can do a lot of damage if you do it right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I got a highest streak of 80 apparently at some point. I don't know if that means kills or assists or what. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one.